Now the warrior robots in disguise are in their own action-packed Transformer comic, on sale now from Marvel Comics.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special video showcase we're going to once again be returning to the Marvel UK Transformers comic. What we're going to do for the first couple of minutes or so is just do a very quick review, flicking from cover to cover, stopping at anything that's interesting, like adverts, pages, fact files and letters, things like that. Then after that we're going to come back to the beginning, we're going to go nice and slow over all the text, and you'll be able to read the comic for yourselves by perhaps using your pause button. We're up to issue 124. This originally came out on the 1st of August and it was 32 pence. So we're on part 2 of a story where a spaceship has crash landed on Earth, causing a huge crater, and there's these creatures here known as scraplets, which are basically eating away at robots. Bumblebee and Spike are one of the workers who have managed to make their way to the edge of the crater to see what's going on, and they get attacked by the Decepticons who were there first, basically trying to find out why the pilot hadn't returned with the fuel. There is one of the original pilots, and you can see here where he was attacked by these things called the scraplets, and they've pretty much eaten him all up there. Luckily enough for Goldbug, he at the moment hasn't been attacked by them. I think I called him Bumblebee earlier, which is wrong obviously, whereas Blaster is off attacking the Decepticons, and unfortunately for him, in a couple of seconds you'll see, he gets bitten, or one of them is on them. There they are. So he's now obviously in quite a bit of trouble while he's still fighting the Decepticons as well. So he's calling for Goldbug to help, but obviously Goldbug can't go and help because he risks getting infected himself. So he decides to go off to try and get help. Unfortunately for him, that weighs bad on his conscience because he thinks that, well, Blaster thinks that he's just left him and ran off without him. But of course, it's in his best interests to go and get help. But unfortunately, as you can see, one of the scraplets manages to make its way onto Goldbug, and just as they're going to get help, you can see that he's starting to deteriorate already himself, which is pretty much where we come to the end of that story. Right, we've got some adverts here for Rodimus Prime and Wreck-Gar. There's the figures. No prices, unfortunately, but great pictures. We've got the letters page here, and again, I know people like to read these, so what I'll do is I'll say pause there, and that'll get you the first couple, and then there's the bit at the top of there for the end of the other letter and the final one. Turning over the page, we've got 2 fact files, and I have to do this backwards. So what I mean by that is you're going to see a picture here of Buzzsaw, but you can read Cliffjumper's thing by pressing pause now. And then, of course, you can see a picture of Cliffjumper, but by pressing pause now, you'll be able to read Buzzaw's fact file. The B story is Iron Man 2020, because again, it is a Marvel comic. And we'll just flick through this. There's your advert for next week. So Action Force are going to be teaming up, or G.I. Joe as he's known, with Transformers. And there is another Robocapers. And then a quick advert for some fun and games that us kids used to play in the 80s. Okay, there's your review. I'm going to be nice and quiet, and you can read the comic for yourself if you want to. Get this out of the light. Okay, there we go. This concludes issue 124 of the UK Comics. See you next time for the next issue.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.